guys, Mr. Stan here. I own the Genesis School of Music here in the Birmingham area. Have a lot of students, we have a lot of fun. We are learning the guitar. I love the guitar. Piano is my main instrument. Guitar, ukulele are two super fun instruments that I also love to play and love to teach. If you want to learn piano, we also have videos for that. If you want to try ukulele, we have videos for that. But this is all about the guitar. We have Eddie, A Dynamite, Good by Eddie, the names of the strings. We have tuned our guitar. We have learned the E minor chord together. We've learned the A minor chord together. We've learned the Batman. We have learned the old Western. If you want to learn those songs, check out our other videos. Also, like and subscribe if you want to try out some lessons with us. Call the Genesis School of Music at 205-661-8410 or check out genesisalabama.com because we are located here in the heart of Dixie, Alabama. So it is good to see you guys. Good to play the guitar. I'm going to teach you an easy E, A, B. An old buddy, Trevin Gates, used to teach around here. Love old Trevin, and he taught me this one day, and I loved it. It's like, that is so simple. We're going to learn the E chord. Now, we have learned the E minor chord, which are those two strings right there. Kind of a dark sound. You hear that? I'm going to add this one finger to the first fret, third string. If you watched our last video, the A minor chord's right here. The E chord, you just move everything up one, and that's the E chord. So if you watch the last video, you've already learned this form here. So this is the E chord. You hear that's the E major. You hear it? It sounds happy. Where the E minor sounds kind of sad. That's a minor chord, major chord. If you ever hear something that kind of sounds sad or like a kind of dark, that's always a minor chord. If you hear that happy, I mean, you just hear that happy sound, that's a major chord. So that's the difference. We're learning the E chord. Now watch this. If you take all three of my fingers like that, kind of make I'm walking down the stairs, that's the A chord. You got it? But I'm gonna show you a real easy A that old Trevin taught me years ago. If I take my double fingers, on my guitar it's the third dot. So I'm taking my double fingers to the third dot. On a lot of guitars, it's the second dot. Now, how do I know which dot to go to? I'm going to take my double fingers to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th fret. Double is on the 7th, and there's usually always a dot. If there's not a dot on your guitar, you can actually get like a fingernail polish and put little dots, because those dots really help you. And some like a kid's guitar, a lot of times they don't have dots, but most guitars do. That's an A. So listen to this. So my form hasn't changed at all. I just literally just slid my fingers up to that 7th fret. There's that E. So here's the E. What chord is this? It's the E chord. Here's the A. And all I did was just slid my fingers up to that third dot, the 7th fret. Now watch this. I'm going to take these same two fingers to the next dot, which is the 9th fret. And that's that easy B chord. That's a B chord. It's not a pure B, but it is a B variation. There's a B. Here's the A. Here's the E. Now watch this. I'm just going to play. I'm just going to kind of strum down and make it real easy. When I was a kid, we used to sing the old hymn "Amazing Grace" in our little church. I was raised in a Nazarene church when I was a kid. But I've been to all kinds of churches and they all know this song right here. So here's Amazing Grace, E chord, how sweet. Here's the A, how sweet the sound. Back to the E, that saved a wretch like me. And here's that B. So I can play that whole song with these three chords. So here it is. I'm going to do the whole song for you, just show you how to do it. And every chord is getting 4 strums. 1, 2, 3, 4, how sweet. 2, 3, 4, that saved. 2, 3, 4, like me. 2. So here it is. Here's the whole song. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Here's that A. Here's that E. That saved a wretch. Here's that B. Like me. Kind of messed up. Here's that E. I was lost. Here's that A. But now I found. Was blind, but now I see. And if you know that song at the very end, it doesn't go straight to the B, but I'm going straight to the B just to make it easier on you guys. So that's Amazing Grace. You can check out below and get the actual chords to that song. And these 3 chords, oh my, you can play all kinds of songs with just these 3 chords. Most every song that you sing from the radio, from church, from anywhere else, pretty well has usually 4 dominant chords, and we'll talk about that in another video. It's always the 1, the 4, and the 5. Those chords are pretty well in every song. My word, every song that you can listen to on the radio or sing at church this Sunday is going to have those 3 chords in it. A lot of times they'll throw that 6 minor chord, and we'll talk about what all this means. It's called the Nashville number system. But there's so many songs that you can play with just those 4 chords. And here's 3 of those chords. So again, we have the E, we have the A, and we have the B. We learned Amazing Grace in our next video. Please like and subscribe before you say goodbye to us. Our next video, we're going to talk about the key of G. The G chords, the G, the C, the D. Love the D, and the E minor chord, which you've already learned with us. So I'll see you guys next time.